Lawyer, what up, homeboy? Mic check 1 2 1 2. What up? What up? What up? If y'all here to talk about some gang history or anything other than the NFL and the Fantasy Football League at KMV, check out now. Have a good day. See you soon. What up, y'all? What up, fantasy football players, NFL players, bettors, handicappers? What's going on? Now, first I want to start off by saying I told you Raider fans Antonio Brown wouldn't be nothing but a headache. If you couldn't get along with your coach and owner in Pittsburgh and Raplesberger, you was going to have problems no matter where you went. And so, we didn't make it to week 1. He's already fucking up. I hate to say it, but proud to say, I told you so. Come on, man. You know the old saying about taking a monkey out the zoo, but you can't take however that shit go. But you already know Antonio Brown's a damn fool, man. He gonna mess up wherever he go, man. That dude don't have his head on right. Raiders made a big mistake by putting so much stock into the brother. We'll get to the Bears and Packers, bro. The consensus is everybody's taking the Bears. That's not gonna be a great idea, in my opinion. Secondly, pat myself on the back again. You remember how hot I started off last year? Gave you guys nothing but winners week 1. I laid back after like week 2 of giving y'all them good picks, them great picks. And then I gave y'all that Super Bowl prediction to end the year. Remember that? New England Patriots over the overrated, hyped up bandwagon Rams. All right, so let's see if we can start off like we did last year. Probably not, but I'm going to give it a try because y'all know I was on fire last year. So we're going to start off with the Thursday night game because I know y'all want to run and bet that game. I know y'all at work and going to them casinos trying to bet that game with your co-workers and sports book. So my thing is this. Matt Nagy, second-year coach of the Bears, he did a real good job last year. I think they went like 12-4. Khalil Mack did his shit, but that's Khalil Mack being Khalil Mack. You already know. I don't know why the Raiders and John Gruden let him go. But here go my thing. The home team won both games last year. Bears won at home by a touchdown. Packers won at home by like a point or 2 points or some shit like that. So this year you would think the Bears would continue to improve and be Super Bowl contenders, and they may be. But here's how I see it. The Chicago Bears had the easiest schedule in the NFL last year. So that's why they went 12-4. Along with the beast, Khalil Mack, once again on defense. So, this year, after coming off that last win in Chicago over the Packers, I think a healthier Aaron Rodgers, he's not fully healthy, he's like 90%. I think Aaron Rodgers gets revenge with Matt LaFleur, the new coach, new offense. Defense will be a little better this year. The Packer defense was horrible. It was horrendous. How many times did you watch a Packers game last year and the defense just couldn't hold for shit? Well, I'm not a fan of the Bears quarterback. However you say that motherfucker's name. Trubisky. I don't even know how to pronounce his name. That's how much I care about that quarterback. And so I think he's probably a little too comfortable. I think it's a lot of pressure being that it's a Thursday night game at home. Aaron Rodgers, the veteran, maybe one of the top 2 quarterbacks in the league when healthy. Giving them 3 to 3.5 points, depending on where you bet at. Give me that 3.5. I think it'll be a close game, no matter who wins. Give me 3.5. Again, I know everybody's taking the Bears. I know you guys in the comment section like the Bears. Just like last year, you guys didn't like my picks until you seen the games were over with. Take the Packers with 3.5 if you're looking for help on that game. Aaron Rodgers can't go out like Andrew Luck. I'm sorry. Aaron Rodgers done already put up a good career and established himself as one of the best quarterbacks in the league. I would never consider myself a Raider fan, but yeah, I had took to the Raiders when they were in LA. Anybody that was in LA during the NWA era when the Raiders were playing at the Coliseum denied that they was a Raiders fans. I don't know what to say about you. Because if you go look at old pictures in the late 80s, everybody was wearing Raider caps, Raider jackets. You know what I'm saying? Period. Everybody was going to the Coliseum to fight or watch a good football game or see the visiting team that was coming to town. So don't give me that bullshit. And so that's when the Jerry curls was popping and all that shit, the starter jackets. You remember that shit? And then remember the long ass jackets came in like the ski jackets, even though we was in sunny Southern California. But I would never say I was a Raider fan. I never remember a day in my life where I went around saying Raiders are nothing or none of that type of shit. I grew up a Rams fan. Yeah, I wore Raider jerseys and Raider hats again because they was L.A. And then that number 60 jersey I wore during the interview, it's common sense. If you're from L.A., you know what numbers mean on a jersey. Had nothing to do with the team. But nevertheless, I grew up a Rams fan, period. UCLA Bruin fan in basketball, period. Read my book. I don't have to go through this shit. I don't have to explain this shit to you, nigga. Go buy my book, Sprung, on Amazon.com by yours truly, Kev Mack. So, since y'all rudely interrupted, I wanted to go on to some other games, like the sorry-ass Bills versus Jets game. Jets favored by a field goal. I'd have to go with the Jets, bro. I'd have to go with the Jets because you just got two bum-ass teams. Josh Allen versus Sam Darnold. But the Bills' defense is horrendous. Darnold should be able to score on the Bills. 49ers and Buccaneers is going to be a good one. That's going to be a real good one. I'll pass that. Chiefs and Jaguars. Go with the Chiefs. Laying 3.5 on the road. I got them winning by about 13, 14 points. I would take the Chiefs. They shouldn't have no problem scoring at all. High-powered offense. Titans and Browns. A lot of people been asking me about this game. The Browns, I think, are going to be decent. 9-7 is my prediction. Possibly 10-6 at best, 10-6, but possibly 8-8. But I give them 9-7. They're going up against the Titans, laying 5.5 against a good defense. And what's my boy name? Titan quarterback. You know, the boy from Oregon. Can't think of his name, but nevertheless, help me out. What's the quarterback's name for the Titans from Oregon? The Oregon Ducks. Was the shit in college, but ain't really shit in the pros. Run the ball all the time. Come on, man, help me out. You motherfuckers ain't no football fan. I'm wasting my time. I got the wrong people in the comment section, man. Motherfuckers can't even give me the name of the quarterback, dog. I can't even think of that motherfucker's name, man. You know I'm losing my memory. Mariota. There you go. Mariota. Mariota He's not going to light it up. He's not going to win a lot of games, but he keep you in the games. So with 5.5, Mariota will probably be able to hang in there with 5.5, dog. So I would say take the 5.5 with Mariota on the road. I think that would be a good pick, even though I think the Browns are the better team. Rams and Panthers. People have been calling me about that. The Rams, I can't stand Goff, and I can't stand a young coach. Good coach, but I can't stand him. He's a gambler. Goff, always been overrated to me since his days at Cal. And the Panthers are going to be a lot better this year. But I could never trust Cam Newton. Never trust Cam Newton, especially after that Super Bowl loss to the Broncos. You cannot trust that dude. And plus, you can never trust a dude that's always wearing tight pants. After games, he's in tight clothes and shit like spandex and, looking like he's a ballerina or something. You know what I'm saying? Never trust a guy like that, man. You could never trust a guy like that. You just don't know what that motherfucker's capable of. And I don't believe he's 100% healthy. Defense, always have a good defense, but always seem to let you down, man. So you got to go with the bum-ass Rams. You got to go with the bum-ass Rams on the road week 1 by a field goal. I think it'll be a close game, though. I think the Ram defense secondary is a little overrated. Lions and Cardinals, 2 more bum-ass teams. I know there's a lot of Lion fans that have been tuning in and checking me out. Lions are bums, period. Overrated every year. Always hyped up before the season. Oh, yeah, Westbrook. We talking NFL right now, G. Biller. Because I actually kind of like the dude Westbrook, man. Westbrook, I love the triple doubles, man. I love his heart, his tenacity. But we're talking football right now. It's a different game. Football is a contact sport. Can't be wearing that shit and you supposed to be a tough dude. You know what I'm saying? That's why they be trying to knock his head off. They don't want a guy like that representing the NFL, bro. God damn it. Whack, man. I told you I was going live, dog. I told you I was going. I'm going live right now, man, giving out my picks. I'm going to call you back. All right. Man, what's up with these dudes with these cell phones in the penitentiary, man? Just tune in to KMAC videos, man. KM video live streams, man. Get your picks off of here, man. You don't need a one-on-one session with me, man. I can't convince you any more over the phone than I could do right here live at KMAC Sports Talk. You feel me? So once again, if you're here for some gang history or some gang interviews, check out now. Save yourself some time. Check out now. We talking NFL and KMV fantasy football today. I'll try to do this every Thursday until I find out you bums ain't paying attention to some good information. Or if I turn out to be off, like just really off, I'll check out. I'll leave y'all alone. I'll check out. And we'll just focus on KMV fantasy football. So back to the Lions and Cardinals, man. I know a lot of you dudes love the Cardinals quarterback. He has not played an NFL game yet. He's not established yet. I have my doubts about that dude. Although he looks good and he looks like he has great potential. Still the Cardinals, though. No defense. Larry Fitzgerald not getting nothing out of it except for personal statistics. David Johnson, he'll probably show out. So they'll probably move the ball up and down the field. They'll probably get thrown on, ran on up and down the field. But I can't stand, once again, another overrated quarterback with the Lions. Stafford always getting too many props. He was a bum last year. You cannot deny that. I think he'll be a bum again this year. He's a bum. Overrated bum. Got too much money, too much hype, too much airtime. And with that said, the Lions would probably beat the Cardinals by 2.5. A field goal? A field goal for the veteran quarterback? I'll go with the veteran quarterback on the road, except for the Lions probably ain't shit on grass. They never been shit on grass, right? I just don't see the Cardinals pulling it off. I'll go with the Lions minus 2.5. Bengals and Seahawks. 9 points, a lot of points, man. They disrespect Andy Dalton every year. Odds makers always disrespecting Andy Dalton. The redhead, in my book, he's a decent quarterback. Very decent quarterback. It just happens to choke in the postseason. But that's partly due to his coach. His coach is a bum. Coach chokes every year. Bad combination. Coach, quarterback, owner. Bad combination. Seahawks should be a much more improved team, even though the Seahawks bandwagon has disappeared in recent years. After losing to the Patriots in the Super Bowl, Seahawk fans have all but disappeared. No longer around, no longer talking like they the shit, no longer thinking their quarterback's the greatest. Or maybe y'all just jealous because Russell Wilson got with Sierra. I don't know, but I would go with the Seahawks, but I wouldn't lay 9 points. I would just take the Seahawks to win, money line, which is minus 450, which is high. But it should be a lot. Laying 450 to win 100, not so great. So you want to parlay. You want to parlay the Seahawks money line to some of your other picks. Lamar Roberts, what up, bro? We talking football right now. Colts and Chargers. Andrew Luck retired. It wouldn't have mattered if he didn't retire. Straight bums. Another overrated team. Another team whose fans have disappeared in recent years. From the Edgerrin James fans to the Peyton Manning fans. The bandwagon is gone. It's over with. It's done. Chargers is a lock. So you could take the Chargers on the money line minus 280 with the Seahawks. So that's 2 locks right there on the money line. But you could probably lay the 6.5. Chargers have a great head coach. Even when the Chargers were bums a few years ago, they would only lose by 3 points or less. Like 2 years in a row of losing. They were always close. Now they're a better team, better coach, more discipline. Chargers is a lock. You could probably give up that 6.5. But for sure money on the money line. Cowboys and Giants. I know we got all these Cowboy fans that patronize the channel. So I can't go in on the Cowboys like I would like to. Signing Zeke was the best thing that happened to the Cowboys. Great move, by the way. Damn great move. He's like the best running back for, the last 3 years? So, great signing with Zeke. I don't know if Zeke's playing or not. That game is Sunday, but, I had to sign in for tonight's game for y'all. Giants are just doo-doo. Bums. Giants can't beat nobody but the New England Patriots. The Giants are the worst. Eli Manning, the worst quarterback to win a Super Bowl, besides Trent Dilfer. But he got 2 rings, so it kind of sounds like an oxymoron to hate on Eli Manning. Straight bum. Wide receiver saved him. Both of those championship wins. Odell Beckham and Brissett is cool. Brissett is cool. I don't know who said he wasn't. Brissett is cool, but Brissett is not Andrew Luck or Peyton Manning. He's not even Phillip Rivers. Any quarterback like a Brissett, like a Randall Cunningham or RG3, they can get out the pocket and throw the ball, but come on, man, accuracy and winning games against good teams, I don't see it, bro. I don't see it. Lamar Roberts going in. But I don't see it, so I wouldn't give Brissett no win over the Chargers week 1. On the road in L.A., motherfuckers be talking all that shit about L.A., but really be scared to come to LA. Professional sports players fear the fuck out of LA. They worried about their jewelry being taken, their woman being taken, worried about colors, worried about the opposing team. Do not take the Colts over the Chargers, not even with the points. I wouldn't even take them on a teaser unless it's a super teaser. Cowboys are Giants. So I wouldn't lay 7 with the Cowboys. Cowboys are bums. Cowboys barely win when they win. Giants, division rivalry. Giants know them like the back of my hand. And so I would take the Cowboys. That should be a lock on the money line. So that's the third team that you got a lock on the money line. But I would not give up 7. No way I'm giving up 7. I don't give a fuck who the Cowboys play. I'm not giving up 7. Except for Arizona. They could probably beat Arizona by 7. All right, Lamar Roberts, you're doing a little too much, bro. Come on, man. We know what it is. We do it. Tell me your football team, though, bro. I'm hating. You know, when you picking a team, it's always hating, right? But Cowboys they not that great, bro. I mean, face it. When's the last time y'all won anything? Now tell me if that's hating. When's the last time the Cowboys won anything? That's like, if you diss the Dodgers, how can I call that hating when we haven't won shit since 1988, bro? Come on now. Just keep that shit real. The Cowboys will win, but I wouldn't lay 7. End of story. Steelers and Patriots. Steelers and Patriots, bro. Steelers and Patriots. Patriots laying 5.5 at home. You know the Steelers cannot beat the Patriots. Patriots own the Steelers. Anytime you got Roethlisberger versus Brady, you got the Steelers coach versus Belichick. Come on, man. You know what's happening. Just like the Super Bowl against the Rams. Take the Patriots. I wouldn't lay 5.5. I would not lay 5.5 because Patriots got Chung is out on defense. But I would take the Patriots. I wouldn't lay 5.5 though. And then going into Monday, you got 2 games on Monday. You got the Texans and Saints. Saints laying 7. You got the Broncos and Raiders. It's a pick 'em. I would go with the Denver Broncos, bro. I would take the quarterback that I've been dissing his whole career, Flacco, Super Bowl champion. He knows how to control the offense and stay away from the bad play. You don't know what you're going to get out the Raiders. I don't care if they're at home or not. The Raiders be bullshitting. Gruden done already fucked the Raiders in previous years. He come back to the Raiders and fuck them some more. I do not trust John Gruden. Carr gets injured too much. I don't know what to say about Carr other than take the Broncos on Monday night. Baby Crazo, where you at? Take the Broncos, bro. Saints and Texans. I love Texas. I love Texas. I love Houston. I love my family out there. I love all the people I met out there. But you got to go with the Saints. I'm a Drew Brees fan. Love the Saints. Love Sean Payton. So with the coach, the quarterback, them being at home, I would lay the 7. I would give up 7. If you could tease it, but I'd give up the 7. So I definitely would take the Saints at home on Monday night without question. Anything else? Anything else about the NFL before I go on to KMV Fantasy Football? Okay, we got a Raider fan. Raiders all day. Okay, Raiders all day. All right, whatever. When the last time the Raiders won something? That game going over on the Saints game is 53. It probably will go over, but you know what? I don't like to bet the over on the Saints because the Saints look like they can go over every game. I don't care what the total is. It look like the Saints can go over. But sometimes the Saints defense shows up. And when the Saints defense shows up, come on, man. other team ain't gonna score, you can't expect the Saints to put up all the points. No baseball. I mean, we could talk some baseball. You take Cincinnati Reds this morning was a lock. Reds was a lock. Let's see. But this is football. I like the White Sox game to go over against Cleveland. The Saints on the run line, -1.5. I mean, the Saints. I meant the Cardinals, hottest team in baseball, man. I love the Angel bats, but Oakland Angels are sorry. Angels just cannot win, period. So you got to go with Oakland on that. Toronto's weak, even though they got a couple of good players whose fathers played. You got to go with Tampa Bay. Definitely got to take Houston over Seattle. And so, KLV Fantasy Football, there really ain't nothing to talk about because the season hasn't started. If you got Antonio Brown, you might as well put him on the bench right now because Antonio Brown will not be playing week 1. His attitude, him posting private letters on Twitter, then got him suspended. I don't think the Dodgers play today. So you definitely don't want Antonio Brown. I've seen a lot of people sleeping on a wide receiver that the Patriots picked up. And so I signed him. I picked him up in all of my leagues, man. Demaryius Thomas. I had to pick him up, man. He was on waivers in all 3 leagues. So I picked Demaryius Thomas up. Amari Cooper, to me, you got to grab Amari Cooper. Got to grab Amari Cooper, man. Somebody asked me where I've been hiding right here in front of the camera. So we'll start getting to the fantasy football after week 1, where we can see who's in first, second, third, and all that, who beat who. But let me give you the matchups for. I'm not gonna do all the leagues because League 3 is the one that's popping, man. Y'all in League 1 and 2, y'all boring, man. Y'all ain't popping like that. We got I'm going up against, who am I going up against, man? I'm going up against Mike's Optimal team, man. I'm going to take Mike down, man. Guarantee you I'll take Mike down. Double ups against Andy's team. Thomas Knight's team against Get Your Popcorn Ready. Silverback Gorillas versus 303 Life. It's 50 San Bernardino Empire. Skunk Dogs team against Ike Mob. 93. We in the game for week 1. Good luck, everybody. I'm out of here. Until next week, as far as fantasy football go, I'm out. Good luck tonight, whoever you take. Remember, I'm going with the Packers plus 3.5. I'm not betting, but I'm just saying. I'm pulling for the Packers plus 3.5. And Yankees got power, but they don't have no pitching. Yankees got power and no pitching, bro. So it's looking like, to me, the Houston Astros can upset the Yankees. Ike Dola, what up? Even though the Yankees got the best bats I've ever seen in my lifetime, they're like better than the Bash Brothers, better than Harvey Wallbangers, better than the Cardinals when they were banging. They got bats, but pitching, good pitching beats good bats. So definitely don't think the Yankees got no pitching. So if I'm asleep, I'm asleep. I do not respect the Yankees pitching whatsoever. Straight bums. But them bats in Yankee Stadium, it's hard to beat the Yankees in Yankee Stadium. However, I mean, you get shut out by Texas 2-0. You get shut out anytime a good pitcher pitch. You get shut out. Come playoff time, they're going to have problems. Yankee bullpen is weak. I think the Astros can get past the Yankees. And I don't see nobody beating the Dodgers in the National League. But if the Cardinals get up in there and the Cardinals face the Dodgers, the Cardinals got action. Cardinals got bats. They don't really have no pitching, but the bats are just clutch. You can't beat clutch hitting. Timely hitting is the best thing going in baseball. But I'm out of here, y'all. Friday. I don't know if I'll be able to go live tomorrow. I got to go to L.A. for an interview and meet Fitzgerald. But don't worry. The videos will still be going up. And talks about there being two parts of the Inglewood family. The Morningside family and the 7-7 families. He talks about the Inglewood Crips, the originals, Mike Christian and Kenny Roberson and all those guys. And he talks about a fight he had with Blackie, Tookie's Crimey, and a fight he had with Tookie, where Tookie choked him out. And he talks about white flight, blacks fighting, the chain gang fighting whites, and then after school they had to fight the Crips. So it's a pretty decent interview. It's kind of calm, quiet. It lacks swag. It's not going to get you up off your seat, but definitely good story. And kind of just gives you a more insight of Inglewood than, let's say, a Little Caesar or the first Sinbad gave us. IFG series will probably be 6 parts, starting with a premiere. So I'm out of here, y'all. Take it easy. Peace.